Welcome to How to Paint a Watercolor Poppy. I'm Laura Watson, and in this video I'm going to show you how to paint delicate and crinkly poppy petals without spending tons of time on your painting. Learn how to create beautiful watercolor poppies with me. In this video, I show you how I use my 3-step painting method to create a botanical illustration of red watercolor poppies. You can give this a try even if you're a beginner. I show you how I combine basic watercolor techniques to quickly create a detailed portrait of poppy flowers. This entire botanical painting took me less than 30 minutes to paint, so I hope you can give it a try too. I'm using 90-pound watercolor paper, which is cold pressed, and this is by Rowney. They're Simply Watercolor Pad. I'm lightly drafting in my very basic line drawing with little detail with my mechanical pencil, and I don't even draw the leaves. I'm just making some lines for them down at the bottom, and I am using a reference photo that I purchased online and just sort of roughly taking inspiration from it. I'm starting off with step 1 of my 3-step painting method, and this is to create the basic shapes with wet on dry washes. So I'm using my brush to drag wet paint across dry paper, and I'm rinsing and dabbing a bit of that color off and then continuing to drag my brush so I get lighter versions of the same color. And this will create variation in tone, which is what will create contrast and depth and interest in your painting. For this project, I'm using round brushes by Raphael, mostly a number 2 and a 00, and a little bit of a number 4 at the beginning for the larger portions of the petals. And I'm just dragging that color along. And I just wanted to take a quick moment to talk to you about a workshop that I'm hosting soon. This is a free workshop on Zoom this fall 2022, and this will most likely be later in October of 2022. It's free to sign up for. It will be on Zoom. Everyone's welcome to attend, and I'll be talking more about my 3-step method and how you can master water control. If you're interested in taking your watercolor botanicals to the next level, then I would love for you to join me. The link is in the video description below, and you can sign up for free. So back to our poppies, I'm working on the centers now with my smaller 00 brush, and I'm just adding in some the green centers I've painted in, then I'm adding in the black anthers and markings around them after the green part of the center is dry. And so for the flowers, I mostly have step 1 and 2 done. Step 2 is adding a dry brush detail and veins. Step 3 is what I'm working on now, which is wet on dry and blending to create texture and definition. And I'm just going along and adding that in, and you can see on the top flower as I add the darker red, it really begins to pop out and become a cup-shaped flower and much more three-dimensional. And I'm being brave and leaving hard edges and texture and not having to blend it all and be nice and smooth and tidy. And this is what creates the beautiful crinkly effect of these poppies. Now I'm mixing up some more green, and I'm working on step 2 and 3 at the same time. So I'm adding my darker contrast for step 3 on the stems here. And then I still need to add my veins, which is step 2 of the poppy leaves, so I'm just lightly adding those in with my 00 brush, and you can see I have different hues and tones in my leaves. They're very simple leaves, but they do work well. And then I'm really adding very dark paint and leaving the lighter areas of the stems and not blending it, but as you can see when you step back and have a look, it really does make things pop and look more three-dimensional. And that's pretty much it for this project. I hope you enjoyed this little video and give some poppies a try yourself. And a full version of this class with PDF resources will be available in my online school, the Watercolor Garden, which will be launching later this year. If you are interested in becoming a better botanical painter and overcoming the overwhelm of staring at a blank page and mastering water control, then I invite you to join me in my workshop this fall on Zoom. Everyone is welcome wherever you are in the world, and you can sign up via the link below in the video description, and it is completely free to sign up, and I will also be sending you a free little guide as a thank you for registering. And you'll be learning more about my 3-step painting method, and I will be doing a live painting demo that will be real time in this workshop, so you can take in all the details and ask me questions in the chat afterwards. So I hope to see you there.